How to add TikTok Pixel on Shopify. So, what's TikTok Pixel? TikTok Pixel is a tool from TikTok Business. It's a tool where you can monitor your website's interaction with its users. So, for Shopify case, TikTok Pixel can monitor the events happening in your website. For example, when a customer looks at your catalogs, when a customer looks at the products, when they add their payment information, basically from when they first time see your website to when they first check out your product. All right, so to do that, let's go to Shopify and let's first add apps. But as you can see here now, I have already added TikTok in my Shopify. However, if you haven't, click Add Apps and click Shopify App Store, and it will transport you to the Shopify App Store web. And you'll want to find TikTok, and let's add the TikTok app on the bottom here with the TikTok logo. Now, as you can see, I have already done that. I don't need it to do it anymore. However, if you haven't, then you should see an install button here instead. Okay, so let's go ahead and open my TikTok app. Now, the first thing that you need to do once you've installed your TikTok app in your Shopify store is, all right, let's wait it to load. What you need to do is to add your TikTok business account in your setup. So you shouldn't see this menu here because that happens because I've already added my TikTok before. So the first menu that you should see is as follows, and the first step is to add TikTok for business. Now, if you haven't created your TikTok for business account, go ahead and go to business.tiktok.com, and in there you can get started on the TikTok business account. You can actually link your TikTok business account with your normal TikTok account, where you can upload organic videos from it, like your user TikTok. So you can be an admin of your business account. This is very similar to the Facebook business or market page, I believe. So um, go ahead and do that first. Now, one thing to note here is that I found I cannot add or I cannot make my TikTok business when I have my ad blocker on. So what you need to do is you make sure to turn off all ad blocks before you do that. Okay, so let's get back to Shopify. Let's go ahead and connect my TikTok for business account by clicking connect over there. Now, as you can see, I have already my TikTok business account linked, so I just need to connect. However, in your case, you might need to be uh, entering your TikTok account informations, which is the email and password. Now, one more thing to note is that, again, I found it not working with TikTok if I have my ad block on. So be sure to also turn off your ad block in Shopify website. That's just the way it is for TikTok. I don't know why, but as of now, you got to do it. Okay, so moving on. Once you've added your TikTok business account, go ahead and click connect here. And we should have our TikTok for business connected. Now, TikTok Business Center account is your TikTok market account, let's say. In this case, I only have one Business Center account associated to my TikTok account, so I'll just go ahead and choose that. However, if you haven't already, you can click create new here and allow Shopify to create your account with a matching names and etc. with your Shopify. Okay. So let's go ahead and connect your Business Center account. Now, your TikTok Ads Manager account is an account where you can manage your ads. Now, this is separate from the business account, but usually when you've made your business account, you will have your TikTok Ads Manager automatically opened for you. So in this case, I already have mine. So I'll just click connect. However, if you haven't already, you can go to the TikTok Business Center. You can enter your business center, and then you can add an ads account from there. Alternatively, you can also create new here by clicking create new, and you can add an ads manager if you haven't already. Okay, so let's click connect in this case for me now. And for data sharing, this is how much you allow TikTok to gather data from your website. Now, I recommend maximum for that maximum result. So you can have the most realistic and most representative data of your website's traffic and events. So let's choose maximum here. And if we click view customer data being shared, as you can see, these are all the events that will be monitored by a TikTok pixel, and it will be tracked by pixel, and you can see it later on. So um, TikTok will be able to see when a user adds billing, complete payment, search, and etc. So again, it can monitor a customer's experience from the first time they open and interact with your Shopify website all the way to when they add items to cart and to their checkout payment. Okay, now I have a pixel already here. If you haven't already, you can click create pixel, but in this case I already have mine. And let's take note of this particular pixel with the numbers here, because we do need to verify the same pixel appears on our business center and ads manager in TikTok later on. Okay, so let's click confirm. Now for the last setup is the company information. You can just fill in with your company informations if you haven't. In this case, again, I already have it set up for my case, so it's good to go for me. Okay, once you've done all of that, let's click finish setup. Now, one more thing that we need to do is we go to TikTok Business Center. But before that, in order for you to make a pixel, there should be a market option in your TikTok channel overview over here. You can just click it, and I trust you can go over the process pretty quickly. So it will look a bit different for you than in the screen over here, but that's no problem. Okay, so the next and last step is that we verify that our pixel is in fact have already connected to our business center account and ads manager account. So for that, let's click advertiser account in your TikTok business center under assets here and go to your website. Now, as you can see, let's click ads manager. If it doesn't appear here, there must be something wrong. So I suggest you repeat the process. So in our ads manager, you can view your pixel or your events, your monitored events in your Shopify by going to the tools menu here. Okay, let's wait for it to load. It haven't loaded fully. All right, so in tools, go to under the management menu, go to events. Now, you see here you have 3 events: app events, offline, and web events. Let's click web events. And for your Shopify pixel, it will appear in the web event over here. So as you can see, I have my pixel that is added to my Shopify account present in my ads manager. So that means I'm good to go. So let's go ahead and click it and see what's in there. All right, so now you have overview. Now, when you want to test your event, you can actually do that by going to the test event menu here, and in which you will need to add a plugin for your browser, which is the TikTok Event Helper, I believe, and you need to use your phone to test out your Shopify store, and that way you can monitor your events and see if your pixel is working or not. So that is all for me. Thank you very much.